I wish I could zoom in more on this.
Like this?
Like this?
Wait.
There we go.
There you go.
So yeah, the NFL schedule just came out last night, and immediately I'm taken off guard because we have the Detroit Lions going against Tampa Bay Buccaneers the week of Christmas, and it's a home game too. That's why I'm pissed off. I could go and watch us lose, or I could stay at home and watch us lose. It's still pandemonium, guys.
I mean, why are we starting at like week 10?
We can. I mean,
we got that far yet.
I mean, we can start at week 1. We can start off with the AFC rematch between the what is it? The Texans and the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting game. That's a fun one. Dude, Mahomes he's too good, man. Like it's illegal.
Are we really going to give this game?
What'd you say?
Are we really going to give this game, the time of day to talk about? Are we really going to do that?
Yes, we are.
You traded the DeAndre Hopkins for a 34-year-old running back, and you don't even get a first-round pick. And now that was with a horrible offensive line. Honestly, that game, let me relax a little bit. I will say this: Deshaun Watson is a great quarterback. He is. But if I'm Deshaun Watson, I am looking to get up out of Houston ASAP because I think this is the last year of his contract. If I'm him, I'm like, yo, best trade me right now. Trade me to a contender because this clearly is not cutting it.
He's going to stay, I believe.
I mean, it's his team. Why would you want to leave? You know,
your number one weapon just left by force. I mean, you gotta feel some type of way about that.
I understand, but like, that's his team. Like, why would you want to go start somewhere fresh when you're going to be looking to? I don't know. I mean, I don't have a good argument for it, but like, it's his team, and he's going to own it for several years. I wouldn't go shopping for a new one.
Mr. Keegan, I will admit this: as long as Billy Bob O'Brien is the head coach, and I believe the general manager of that team as well. Manager. When you have a history of trading away viable, great pieces of a playoff team, and you give those pieces away like a bag of chips, ain't gonna cut it. At least not to me. I don't know about you, but not to me.
Yeah, because I remember they did the same thing to Jadeveon Clowney.
They did. Well, it's not as bad as what we did to the Lions, so we got rid of everybody.
Talk about that.
We got rid of everybody.
I know we had anybody.
LOL. But I'm going to say this right now before we get into any fights or debates. All right. The Lions are going to go 16-0. And we're winning the Super Bowl, guys.
Mute your ass right now.
All right.
I'm like one of the biggest Lions supporters there is. I can't believe that.
I'm ready for my heart to be broken again. Okay, Chris.
Territory.
Is it going to be broken in week 5, week 6?
Week 1. We got the Bears.
Yeah, we do have the Bears.
Yeah, it says we're 1-point favorites, but I don't know. Something about the Bears just doesn't scream like serious. They have a defense, but that's about it. As long as Mitch is underneath that line, I don't think they're going to get past like the wild card or even make a wild card.
The Bears? Yeah, no, they may make a wild card.
Do we?
I mean, they have the defense. You know, it's a traditional Bears team, which is kind of why I like the Bears. You know, at least the last year I liked them. I mean, being a Lions fan and everything, I enjoyed that they were a defensive-minded team.
Yeah.
True, but
With one player.
Hey, one play can make the difference.
I mean, I could use the example. I could use the
You take away.
I could use the example of Jacksonville. They had a good offense. They had a good running game. That's about it. And that does. And then the second they lost that AFC Championship, everything went down. They started trading players. Started trading talented players out of everywhere. So the same could be said about the Bears. I believe they missed their window to be champions
Hold up.
2 years ago.
Their window. They couldn't even get out of wall side windows with that type of window that you're talking about. Window.
You know what I mean.
Right, their window's definitely gone.
It's out. It's gone.
However, the Lions' window is wide open.
I didn't know they had a window.
Chris, it's not a wide open window. It's a broken window with two planks guarding it.
That's true.
Nailed to the baseboard.
That's true. Well, speaking of nailed to the baseboard, we're talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Saints in Week 1. Not Week 9, not Week 10, Week 1.
I don't
They
believe
just want us to watch.
I don't believe the hype of the Buccaneers. That's just it.
You don't believe the hype? They have one of the best offensive lines.
Talking about having Brady is a lot different than getting Brady. Okay, you don't know which Brady you're going to get. He could be on the decline for all we know.
But you have a good offensive line, though.
And
Plus, you got Gronk.
And you have weapons. Yeah.
Defense, I don't know, but offense, yes.
I don't know. This screams eye candy to me.
Of course.
I mean, Tampa Bay is going to be good. Let's face it. Like they have Gronk, they have Tom Brady, they have a line. They're going to score points. They're going to get theirs, and I mean they'll probably win their division. I would imagine.
I don't know that AFC that NFC South is pretty tough, man.
It's not going to be tough when Tom Brady's there. The Saints might get cheated again.
It ain't.
Oh yeah, dang! I forgot about that.
I mean, they could. They could at this point.
I mean, you got Atlanta as well. They might come back.
We will care about Atlanta.
I can see Atlanta or Carolina.
Carolina could come back.
I can see those two being in last place. Because Carolina's on the
unlikely.
That's gonna be a good division.
With Tom Brady there, he's just gonna own the division.
It's either him or Drew Brees.
It's a two-team division.
No, it's gonna be a
three-team division. It's not.
Drew Brees.
It used to be a one-team division. Now it's gonna be probably a three-team division.
But
like the NFC East. It's probably gonna be like that.
Well, we don't know.
Don't even get your hopes up.
Oh, I'm getting my hopes up.
Don't even get your hopes up. I don't know why. Carolina's basically traded everybody away for chips. Luke Kuechly retired. You don't have Josh Norman. You don't got Cam and stuff. You're lucky to even have Christian McCaffrey. You're lucky to have somewhat of an offensive line. Come on. And then you're gonna put the Falcons in it. The same team that went 28-3, and you still lost the Super Bowl, and you choked it away.
No, I venture to say that Ryan Shanahan choked that away.
The coach. The players played.
Yeah, but whose offense? Whose offense was that in the beginning?
I mean, that's cute and all, but like, at the end of the day, Julio Jones was killing them.
Killing.
But there was like, no, but he's like, no, we ain't gonna give the ball. We ain't gonna give you the ball no more, Julio. We don't want the ball.
And
We're gonna
and
take care of
and whose fault was that? Whose fault was that, Chris? Whose fault was that? The coach. The play calling, not the players.
Well,
Because
well,
the
wait,
coach,
wait,
the coach,
Let's
the
not
coach could have
pretend
said,
Matt Ryan didn't have a choice of who he was throwing it to.
right.
I don't know.
The coach could have said, keep going, but
I don't. They started
of
out
course,
pretty good,
we know that they didn't keep going, and then they lost the Super Bowl in one of the biggest comebacks in Super Bowl history. But let's not talk about that.
it is.
They were
It is.
They were complacent. They were complacent.
It's not even close.
They thought they won the game by the first half, and it became their downfall.
Right. And so speaking of downfall,
First half,
Just don't.
speaking of downfall, we're going to
The
talk
first
about
half
we're going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys,
Uh,
in which they play the LA Rams, Sunday Night Football on
I
NBC.
don't care about that. No, I don't care about that game.
You got a whole new coach. You got a whole new coach in Dallas. You got what's his face from Green Bay.
Mike McCarthy,
Same
Yeah,
old shit,
Mike
just a
McCarthy.
different year.
which in
I
my
don't think
opinion
so.
shouldn't have been hired.
Hey man,
What?
stuff what happened. Hey, we got a Go Lions person over here.
Well, who from who?
Hey, 16-0, baby, 16-0.
Kirk, I'm going for 9, and I'm going for 9-7.
With Dallas, you're going 9-7.
No, with the Lions, I'm going 9-7. That's
Oh, you're generous.
that's fair right there. That is a fair.
I would be thrilled if the Lions went 500. To be honest with you,
Me too. Low-key.
They've been 500 multiple times. Not in
Not
But
last
last
season.
year they only had 3 wins, man. That was like traditional Lions, man.
3-12-1, guys.
Oh, that's right. We had a tie last year too. I forgot about that.
against Arizona. That don't sit right with me. That really didn't sit right with me.
And we won the game. We had the game won. That's the funny part.
Yep. Yes, we
Ladies and
did.
gentlemen, we had to make a slight adjustment to actually talk about a team that actually won a Super Bowl and actually talk about a team that is actually in playoff contention.
Chris,
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
stuff.
being from the excuse me,
Do your
What
stuff.
the hell are you wearing?
what am I wearing? This is a Reggie Wayne jersey, Brother Kenty.
Go.
This is a Reggie Wayne jersey when he was with the great Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison and Brandon Stokely and Dallas Clark and with Dwight Freeney on a Super Bowl winning team.
You forgot
Now-
about Bob Sanders.
This team,
Bob Sanders, the safety.
I'm getting to that, okay? Brother Smith, I'm getting there, okay? Thank you very
Don't
much.
be a
Okay?
bandwagoner.
Getting
Know your stats. Know your people.
Where'd they end up last year?
Ooh.
Did we have a better record than Detroit did last year?
So? Hold on.
Oh, where's Chris going?
Continue.
Go ahead, Chris.
Don't worry, he's gonna be back. Don't worry, he's gonna be back with the
I got my stuff
he's
right.
gonna be back with
I got my stuff right here.
I don't know if I care about that.
Autographed by Frank Ragnow.
Anyways. Who?
Frank Ragnow. He was the first round pick, the center for the Lions.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Anyways, here's what I'm saying. The Colts will Marlon Mack, T.Y. Hilton. We have this. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to win the division. I'm not saying that. But we do have a very good chance. We have a better chance of having a winning record than that sorry excuse of a franchise known as my hometown Detroit Lions.
No,
We have not recovered. Brother Keegan, I will have to say this. The Lions have not recovered from a trade since the trade of Bobby Lane in 1950.
Anyway, now
I
we're going to talk
understand, but
about. We're not going to talk about the
would
curse
go-
of Bobby Lane. We're going to talk
I would
about.
go out on a limb, and I would say that the NFC North is the most competitive division in the NFL.
There's a reason why they call it the black and blue division. The AFC South is for pansies.
Yeah, like you have the Texans, the Titans, and the Jaguars. I would hope you guys make playoffs.
Right,
Please.
because of course,
Please make playoffs.
of course, the Tennessee Titans might win the division because Houston lost pretty much their best player. Indianapolis, I forgot, was even in the AFC South or in the NFL at all.
In honest retrospect, is anyone really looking at the AFC?
And then Jacksonville, I forgot, was even on the map as well. And I'm a geography major.
Jacksonville had one good season.
One good season,
And
and
that's
they
when
choked.
Coughlin took it over.
That is true.
And look what happened. And I dare to say it's going to happen with the Bears.
That is true. All right, we got week 2. The new quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, Mr. Burrow, going against the Cleveland Browns.
The Tiger King.
That's what they call him.
Go Tigers.
Joe Exotic.
I'm playing Carol Baskin.
All right. Who we got? Ooh, Tampa Bay, Carolina. That'll be an interesting game week 2.
Very interesting.
I like that one. I like that matchup.
Wait, who's their quarterback again? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
What'd you say?
Who's quarterback?
Who's quarterback for Carolina?
Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be I don't know. Someone's gonna catch in their money in the bank.
What a shoot. Honestly, I don't care what happens in the NFC South.
Man, the NFC South is gonna be competitive as well.
No.
I think the only division that's not going to be competitive is, of course, the AFC East. Because
it's open season over there, man.
it's open season because you have Buffalo, New York, Miami, you know.
Actually, the AFC East is going to be really intriguing this season without Tom Brady to see what Belichick will do. And with the Bills coming back from a solid season, Jets really didn't have a terrible season for them either. So that could be a very competitive division, I think. Obviously, Belichick does have the favorites, but I think it'll be fun.
He's gonna get a greeter from Walmart and turn him into a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Who else is on this week? We have Buffalo versus Miami. That'd be good. We got Buffalo versus
Detroit, Green Bay.
That'll be a good game too. That'll be a first.
It's at Lambeau.
It's at Lambeau.
That's not in the wintertime.
That's a good thing.
Bird, I hope you realize that we are broadcasting live, and you are wearing, and you just wore 2 very, very, very heavy rivals.
I'm going to actually explain something to you, and I'm actually going to explain the legitimacy towards this. Okay, now this blanket I have legit had ever since the.
You out here trying to fool people.
I have all the power over here.
Thank you.
Again, we're going to go to two teams that have pretty much given away their best players. We're going to talk about the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Sunday Night Football, Week 2.
Who they give away?
All their defensemen, they're all gone.
No, for Seattle, who they give away?
All the defensemen, they're all gone.
That was 2 seasons ago, though. They didn't have any defense last year.
They didn't have nobody last year. They were also lucky last year because LA was doing horrible.
And I believe LA will do horrible again.
They might.
Yeah, you lost Todd Gurley and Brandon Cooks in your offense. I don't think that's not going to be easily ignored.
I mean, if you do good teamwork, it doesn't matter who you got.
I mean, how many good seasons do you think Todd Gurley has left?
0. He's gonna get injured again.
I mean, he's getting up there for a running back. That's all I'm saying.
Who else? We have we have Baltimore versus Houston that same week.
Massacre.
No, that could be a good game.
A massacre.
This could be a good game. What you mean?
Massacre.
Who's going to massacre who? I'm confused.
Right.
Baltimore's going to massacre Houston.
No, you don't know that.
So?
No, I think it's gonna be the other way around. If you talk of massacre.
I mean, Baltimore was pretty solid last year. But I like Houston's defense. I think they can stop the rush, and I think that'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be a competitive matchup. I think that's going to be a low-scoring game, to be honest with you.
Mm. And not as low as that one game was. I saw it on TPS. It was like 3-0 the whole game.
Oh, that's some ugly football.
Horrible. Then we got Green Bay versus the Saints. Sunday Night Football. That'll be good. In at Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Wait, are you on week 3 now?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got ahead of me. Week 3. Cincinnati at Philadelphia. I like that game. That'll be fun.
Philly.
You said Cincinnati at Philly?
Yeah, I'm curious to see what Joe Burrow does, to be honest with you. That's what I'm most intrigued by for this upcoming season.
You're going in one of the most treacherous fan bases as teams known in all of NFL. That's not going to be an easy dub.
So it's called pressure. And Joe Burrow knows a lot about pressure.
Well, he did win the national championship in his backyard. Come on.
That's pressure, baby.
Superdome.
That's pressure.
There wasn't a lot of pressure.
Listen, you better win this, or you are banned from Louisiana. Banned.
I mean, I don't think he was coming back. That's all I'm saying.
He wasn't. But I want to. I mean, Louisiana or Southeast Ohio. I'll take LA. I'll take LA.
Louisiana.
Who could that be?
Ooh, we got a quarterback matchup week 3. Green Bay versus New Orleans.
Oh yeah,
that'll be a matchup.
That's gonna be Sunday Night Football of the week.
Oh yeah,
I mean of the month right there. Because you had.
I think that's a fair statement.
Yeah.
And Kansas City versus Baltimore for Monday Night Football on September 28th. That is a really intriguing matchup.
They just want people to watch ESPN. That's all they want to do. That's all they want us to do.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with it because the last couple of years, I feel like the Monday and Thursday night games have not been good. I really
Monday night games have been terrible.
But Thursday night games have gotten better since they've been on Fox.
They have. 20 times better.
What else? Who is that at the door? Someone's at the door. You got week 4.
Instead of Arizona, we better win that one.
No, we're gonna tie.
With who?
Stop it.
We're gonna tie and stay undefeated. We're gonna be 3-0-1.
With Arizona?
Yep.
Hell no.
No, this is going to be our luck. We are going to go undefeated. You are right, Chris. We are going to go 0-0-16.
0-0-6, all ties.
All time.
That's more believable. That's more believable than going undefeated.
we can make the wild card with that.
Baby.
With 16 points. I can see that happening. I gotta do the math on that. That might be possible. The highest team could go.
It's so unfeasible.
Like half a win, so that'd be like
no. It's 1 point.
1 point. So
A win is 3 points.
I don't think we would make playoffs, but
it'll be a feat.
I mean,
it'll be a feat.
Actually, no, because we would win the NFC North because we'd be the only ones without a loss in our division.
I'm telling you, we win the division.
Oh my gosh,
we'd be out here. I'd be wearing my Detroit colors with pride.
No, you can't be proud of that, man. Dude,
oh yeah,
you don't be proud of a 16-tie season. You know what they say? You know what they say about ties, right?
What did I say about
your sister.
Yeah,
it's not good. It's just not good.
Yeah,
you don't be proud of that.
But if it gets us into the playoffs,
we tie in the playoffs too. All right, what do we got week 4, guys? What do we got? Oh, we got New Orleans in Detroit.
Oh God, I guess I'm Ubering that night.
That'd be a good night to Uber. You make some cash.
Oh, that morning actually, because it's at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we're gonna take a hit move.
Yep.
Ooh.
That'd be a good game.
No, the good game is going to be the other 1 o'clock game, Cleveland versus Dallas. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, because we don't care about either team.
Oh, we do care about both teams. We want Cleveland to lose because it's Cleveland, and we want Dallas to lose because it's Dallas. So whoever wins, it's just going to be worse for them down the line when they lose and not go to the playoffs.
So we're rooting for a tie on that one too, right?
Dallas will probably win, but by like a slight margin. Because somehow
by week 4, Dak Prescott would have an injury, and Andy Dalton would have to go into the game and beat the Browns. He plays good for the rest of the season. Dak gets fired from Dallas. Andy Dalton gets a new contract extension. End of story. Good night.
Yeah. Man.
They really give the Jets a Thursday night football game that week,
and that's when I watch Black Lightning.
Who's it against?
They have Denver. Denver versus the Jets.
They're just trying to tank Fox.
Fox
Are they even trying? Come on.
Denver got some ballers over there.
Oh yeah, what are you guys on? Oh yeah, you guys on week 4.
The Monday night game is going to be a toss-up on whether it'll be good or not.
Atlanta GB.
I'm going to be watching.
Yeah,
I'm going to be watching that luck.
I'll watch it for sure.
That's going to be a good game
on a Monday night,
and it's at Lambeau. About to be a good game.
I'll watch it.
Oh, we got the Bills at Las Vegas. I think that's their first home game. I think. Let me see. Or their second home game. Their second home game.
You know, is their stadium done yet?
I have no idea.
Done.
I got to check.
Is it done? The stadium's done.
Are you sure?
I got to check on that to see if it's finished.
Is the quarantine going to mess that up at all?
Well, first of all, we don't even know if we're going to have a season. That's number one.
We haven't even discussed that yet.
That is true.
We're speculating out loud right now, guys.
But we don't even know if there's going to be a damn season, y'all.
But if there is, I would like to see Las Vegas play in the Death Star.
It is the Death Star at this point.
It looks like a New World Order Death Star.
Looks like a hockey puck.
It does.
Or a Roomba.
Yeah, it does look like that.
I mean, they already have a hockey team in Vegas that are actually doing good.
And they have a WNBA team that is pretty good as well.
Nobody care about the WNBA.
That's true.
I did not even know that, to be honest with you.
Me neither till I saw it. I was like, they got the WNBA in Vegas? What is this?
Hey, I care about it. In 2020, y'all, come on. We gotta be politically correct.
Okay, we are, and
I'm
we
being
don't care.
honest. I did not know that Las Vegas had a WNBA team. That is news to me.
Was it the Las Vegas Aces or something like that?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Sadly. We also
Isn't
have
that like the football team name in like Blitz the League, like the video game? The Las Vegas Aces or something? or am I too old for this crew? Does anybody remember that video game?
I know exactly what you're saying.
I got the game right now. I was playing that last night.
You played Blitz last night?
Oh yeah, I played it last night.
Oh, good for you. I mean, that game's like
You know what?
old.
You know what?
she said
Now we're gonna bring up the game. We're gonna mute him right now, man. You better mute him right.
while he goes against this thing, we're going to talk about the Sunday night football game in Week 4. We have Philadelphia and San Francisco.
Right there, Keegan.
Oh, that's
Right there, Keegan.
My
I
man.
am proud. I am so proud. That is awesome that you have that game. I have not played that game in probably 15 years.
Man, Chris got a Nintendo
got
64. Come on now. He even got the first Pong game. Come on now.
Well, respect to that as well. They need to, you know what? They need to redo Blitz League, like, or a new one. Update it for the new gen consoles.
No. I'm just gonna say this right now. And who loves sporting games? ESPN NFL 2K5 till this day is still better than every single Madden that has came out in the last 15 years.
facts.
I mean, Madden hasn't had a good game since like 2008. So,
Hey, about to be
Exactly.
oh, is it? Wait, is Chris mad at me?
Bam.
Yeah, that is a great game. You had the first person view. It was so sick.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that is a great game.
Now-
I remember playing that one too.
Now this game, that's the only game where the Detroit Lions win the Super Bowl when I'm in charge in association mode, in franchise mode. That's the only time they win.
That's in any Madden game.
Yeah.
I just played it last night. We went to the Super Bowl against the Patriots.
Dude,
We killed them. We killed them.
that's not bad.
We killed them 72-0.
Chris, you had it on rookie, and you're not.
No, I
playing.
did not. I had it on hard.
Anyway.
I had it on hard mode.
You had it on hard or extra.
You're lying.
I had it on hard.
Lying.
What, you ain't had the balls to have it on Madden mode, on all Madden.
It was on all Madden. I was playing with my team.
Live.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe you might have something. Anyways, all I'm saying is this.
Chris, are you watching the ticker on the bottom? Yeah.
Oh,
Just watch
this
your
is
mouth.
discrimination.
Watch your mouth
This
when you're
is
talking on the crisscross corner.
This flat out discrimination.
I got all the power over here.
It is flat out discrimination. I'm being threatened for this because I'm speaking facts.
I'm speaking facts.
You
too.
want the truth, but you can't handle the truth.
I don't know. You just created a Patriots tout, a Patriots blanket, and I say that pretty time. I can't trust you.
Marcel, what are you talking about? I can barely hear you.
You just had a Patriots blanket wearing coach colors. Now in the football world, that's pretty much religious. How many times maybe to the playoffs, there is animosity there. Everybody knows that. You are
Your point.
You are attempting fate.
Your point.
Don't get killed.
The blanket I've had since I was 9 years old. The jersey I've had since I was 15.
People take that seriously.
Your point.
People take fandom very seriously.
Well, speaking of serious fandom, we're gonna go to week 5 and talk about.
Well, we have a
Thanks.
bye week 5, so there's no fandom there.
Hey man, it's still undefeated right there. That's another notch in the undefeated streak.
We still win.
16-0, baby.
Yep. We'll have 4 ties at that point.
4 ties. Oh Lord.
4 ties. But we have, you know what? Actually, this is probably the most exciting Thursday night matchup that I've seen so far. Tampa Bay versus Chicago.
Low key. Not even low key. That is it looks exciting on paper.
Matchup. I want to see what Khalil Mack does against Tampa Bay and Tom Brady.
Same thing he did in the playoffs.
I think Tampa Bay will probably blow Chicago out, but if
they win by 3 touchdowns.
Nothing.
3 is probably a stretch, but I think they'll at least win by 2.
They'll probably win by 10.
Chicago's defense is really good.
Don't matter. They losing anyway.
One person.
So? One person can make the difference.
Khalil Mack outperformed the entire Raiders for the first half of the season.
Look, I understand that Khalil Mack is a monster. I agree with you there.
And
Take him away from that. Take away Khalil Mack from that Chicago defense. Who do you have?
It don't matter.
It don't matter. All you need is Khalil.
I'm going to agree with Berg. He was pretty much non-existent in the last playoff game and the games that mattered. He kind of disappeared in those games.
Maybe it's because the offensive lines they were facing were too good for Khalil Mack to get through.
But
other games like that, Khalil Mack has gotten through. The offensive lines were trash.
Well, I thought Khalil Mack was an elite talent.
He is, but if your offensive line is good enough to block him or triple team him,
an elite player will get past an elite line almost.
And not if he's triple teamed or quadruple teamed, he will not.
Okay,
that's facts.
But still, that's not.
So that means if everybody's concerned about Khalil Mack, then obviously someone else is going to get to the quarterback.
I mean, we're just
we
saying,
will see that this season.
Look, Khalil Mack is a great talent. That no one's not debating that. All I'm saying is you take him away from that defense. That defense changes dramatically. That is all I'm saying.
It will if you're only concerned about Khalil Mack. However, a great defensive coordinator can do anything if you can just switch a few players around.
I do not believe. I do not believe Chuck Pagano is a great defensive coordinator. Let's just put that out the way. There's a reason why you get from the Colts.
True, but if it's Tom Brady, you're going to have to change your game plan. And if they don't change their game plan, then it will be just what Chris and myself said.
Which is why I said that I believe that Tom Terrific himself winning by 3 touchdowns is not a stretch. In fact, I will go as far as say that may be generous.
The weapons on Tampa Bay are much better than the weapons on Tampa Bay are much better than what the last year when he ended the Patriots.
Hey Marcel, are you on your phone?
No, why?
Right, like
because you're muffled right now. We can't hear you.
Right. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes,
that's much better.
I had the sketchbook. I was doing something.
Yeah, it's blocking the speaker that you're speaking into.
Anyways, I was saying,
Riley.
If we had fantasy, if I had Chris Goodwin, or if I had Mike Evans or Gronk for that game, I am playing 1, if not 2 out of those 3, because that will be a field day. Especially if the little Mac was hurt, I'll start all 3 of them.
Wait. Who's the running back? Who's the running back for the Bucks?
I think it's let me.
I'm gonna look that up.
No, OJ Howard's there. Wait, OJ Howard's their tight end.
Which they tried to trade. I don't get that.
You said they're running back?
Yeah.
They have TJ Logan. They got Ware. They got Vaughn. Cialis. I can't even say his last name. Calais. Ronald Jones the third was the second.
So it's probably going to be like running back by committee because I cannot see one starter on that thing.
It's going to be a 2 or 3 man system that's probably going to be setting up the run and let Tom Brady do Tom Brady things.
Yeah.
Next,
Unless Chicago switches up the defensive plan, because it's also Thursday night football. We don't know what's going to happen.
And another thing is, are we really trusting the Bears offense?
No.
You don't have to. I mean, the Bears were super competitive last season. Where did they end up? Third. They were 8-8. But if you go back and look at their
Oh yeah, they were pretty good the first few weeks of the season because they stopped.
Yeah,
the
what
point
about the end
differential
of
that was only negative 18, which I mean that's not bad. That's actually really good for a defensive-minded team.
And for a
They
no-name,
played in a lot of low-scoring games.
yeah, if for a no-name Tampa Bay team that used to be last year to having Gronk and Tom Brady now, I think it's going to be really competitive game.
Yeah, I agree.
Tampa Bay might come out of there the winner, but it's going to be really competitive.
I think it's going to be a fun game to watch.
like the first quarter.
What'd you say?
It'll be competitive for the first quarter.
I don't know. I just
It
don't.
might be good for the whole game.
I just don't trust Mitch Trubisky like at all.
I don't trust him either.
I don't trust him.
However,
And Chicago, I will say this. Chicago, y'all took a big time L. You had Deshaun Watson right there. You had Patrick Mahomes right there. I forgot who else was right there. As far as quarterback, they were like, hey, somebody pick me. But they was like, no, we won Mitchell effing Trubisky from, I think he came out of North Carolina.
Yeah, Tar Heel.
I'm sorry. That was even worse than when the Giants, we thought that the Giants were going to take Dwayne Haskins, but they took Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones from Hold This L.
During that day, I felt a great disturbance in the NFL fan base. Like a plethora of screams were crying out in the greater New York area and then just silenced.
I hate you, Marcel.
Who else? What actual games are actually worth what other games are worth watching?
We have in week 6 Thursday night football, Kansas City versus Buffalo.
Now that may be
Kansas City, hands down.
No, what are you talking about? That might be
good last year. We can't forget about that.
Yeah, Buffalo was really good last year.
They're coming back with the same core, the same personnel, and I do believe that Super Bowl teams right after they win their first championship, it's kind of difficult to get back into that groove.
Not if you have everybody coming back.
Wait.
I think Kansas City will win.
Wait, we can't ignore the fact that Buffalo added Stephon Diggs this offseason. They got weapons. They got people.
Both teams have weapons. Guys, so Harrell might be coming in a second. He about to put all y'all arguments to shame.
I think Kansas City will win that game, but it'll be a close one.
I give it
the matchup that I'm looking forward to that week, though. I mean, we got another quarterback matchup here. It's Green Bay and Tampa Bay. The battle of the Bays.
Stop it. Which one is this? Hold up. Oh yeah,
week 6.
Green Bay. The Bay.
Rodgers.
The Bay
Battle
Derby.
of the Bays.
The Bay Derby.
The Bay Derby.
That would be a good game. I'm gonna add that to my favorite.
Here's the thing. When Brady was back,
NFC North about to take over, bro.
When Brady was with the Pats, everybody was like really looking forward to Rodgers and Brady Super Bowl. That was like the main eye candy for everyone in the league.
And this is the closest we're gonna get now forever.
That's probably the
Watch, one of them's gonna get injured like week 5.
I swear to God, and that's gonna happen. And I'll be like, nobody wants to watch this.
It's 2020, so might as well. It's 2020, so why not? Why the F not?
Hold on. We also got Cleveland versus Pittsburgh. That's gonna be a good game.
Oh,
I mean, rivalry game, yes, but like I'm really not that excited for it.
Me neither.
okay, about that.
I'm gonna be watching Detroit versus Jacksonville.
I'm not really. I don't think, and
We're gonna go 5-0 that week.
I don't think Pittsburgh's done anything worthwhile.
No,
That
not
much.
since AB left.
Okay. So with all the stuff that they went through last year, and you're still on the playoffs.
Yeah, they still make the playoffs.
You
No,
lose.
it's not enemy
You lose
playoffs.
Ben Roethlisberger for the. You lost Ben Roethlisberger. You lost your second. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't even tell you who their quarterback was.
Oh, for
I
Pittsburgh,
couldn't even tell you.
They ain't going to playoffs last year. They were
no,
close.
they didn't. They
They're
They
that
went
close.
8-8 last year. They didn't make it.
barely made it.
But the fact that they
Still.
went 8-8 last year, after all the
But
stuff they
all
went
that
through.
they went through.
They lost the
James
tiebreaker
Conner.
against Baltimore, I think.
Look,
I also
James
want you to
Conner.
take into consideration who else is in their division, though. They have the Browns and the Bengals.
That's all you got
When's
to
the
say.
last time they've been relevant? When's the last time they've been relevant, Keegan?
Exactly.
That's-
That's
that's the
4
point I'm
wins right
making.
there. That's 4 wins.
I don't know.
They should make the playoffs.
Cincinnati's been more.
Wait. Hold on. They also tied. What was that? Cleveland.
That's
They-
embarrassing in itself. That's embarrassing.
Exactly.
Not really. Here's the thing.
Wait. Wasn't that the home opener
Yes. No.
Here's
I
the
think
thing.
it was either the home
Cleveland.
opener or the second game.
for Cleveland?
Cleveland was expected to make playoffs with all the talent that they acquired that
But it's
season.
Cleveland, Chris.
But I know. And what I'm saying is this.
It's
Pittsburgh,
Cleveland.
Mike Tomlin should have seriously had won NFL Coach of the Year last season if he didn't not already win it.
Wait, who?
Because of all the stuff that they had
Wait, who?
with the Antonio Brown situation, you lose Ben Roethlisberger, James Conner hurt for half of the season. He cost me games of fantasy. I didn't forget Juju Smith-Schuster. He's hurt. He cost me some games of fantasy. And you still go 8-8. That's just a good coach.
Hey man, you got to.
He's a good coach. I'm not going to argue that. He is a great coach. And
That's a great coach.
I think with everything that we've seen now play out, with what happened with Antonio Brown, and I think that's really a testament to how good of a ship he runs over there. Because how long was Antonio Brown on the Steelers before he ended up going through three different teams in one season?
3.
Right.
The fact that you had that man AB on your team when he was messing up so many times, it kind of calls for concern for the organization.
I mean,
Off the
I
field,
can
not
say
on the field.
right. That can be said for
The same
almost
thing.
every organization.
I would say the same thing, both on the field and off the field. On the field, he was throwing tantrums because he wasn't getting the ball.
So that's what you're
He's
supposed to do
a
if you're a top tier running back, a wide receiver. I mean,
Yeah, but when you
I never thought I'd say
they did. Beckham did the same thing last year in Cleveland.
no. Here's the thing. I never thought I'd say this. I never thought in my life I would see a diva that is bigger than Terrell Owens, but Antonio Brown has took that spot
He's been
with
to
the Iron Fist.
Oh, absolutely.
That's just not your
And
opinion. That's everybody's opinion.
Because I'm like, dude, I don't know who in their right mind would turn down 30 mil. And they say, if you behave for 2 years, here's this money. But no.
I mean, when you already have a lot of money, it doesn't really matter.
But
If it was us, we'd be like, all right, I'll be good. But if you already have millions of dollars, 30 million more ain't going to change.
But still, money is money.
Not if you already have $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
If
It's a different
you
mindset.
already have that kind of money, it doesn't.
Yes,
I don't think it's as big of an influence, you know.
However, he still acted like a little girl. We're not gonna take that out. All right.
We
The
can't.
fact that he messed up and Bill Belichick means he's got to choose a different career.
I'm telling you, it's the inverse. It's the inverse. Correct myself. It's the inverse. He's going to be at Walmart now instead of him getting chosen from Bill Belichick at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's going to be an inverse.
Yeah.
Actually,
Next
you know
game,
what might happen? Antonio might go to Tampa Bay. I would
Man,
not be surprised.
if that happens,
If that happens,
I am
it's not
I'm
gonna
officially watching the WNBA.
Never. It might
not
not
gonna happen.
happen.
Tom Brady was pulling for AB, man. He really likes him.
I will officially join the WNBA.
Keegan, I will say this right now. Do you like coffee?
Yes.
If Antonio Brown, for whatever moral reason, if he goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I will personally buy you a $20 Starbucks gift card from my own wallet.
I mean, I think that's a realistic thing to happen.
Did you get this on tape?
Yeah, it's on tape.
It is on
Good.
tape. It's live. I will remember this.
I don't know. AB pretty much blackballed himself out of the league, so I'm not sure if any team's eager to like put up with that mess again.
Well, speaking of teams that AB could have went to, we're going to talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Las Vegas Raiders Sunday Night Football, October 25th.
Oh, are we on week 7 now?
Yeah,
7.
That'll be a good Sunday night.
I'm gonna say this. I'm going to support the Las Vegas Raiders because of our boy Max Crosby, who is doing a fine job as a Raider. Brother Max, keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Wait, who?
Keep doing what you're doing, baby.
Who?
Max Crosby, defensive edge.
Who?
Yes, Mad Max, who went to Eastern. I had a damn class with them, for goodness sakes.
Wait, who?
Good brother.
Who?
You know what? I'm not gonna waste. You know what?
Did he get Rookie of the Year or no? He was close to
He
it.
was close.
He was close.
I think it was like top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting.
Okay. So I
And
mean,
I think
Max, he's the man, man.
the brother got talent. Okay, brother Max, I salute you.
He is good.
We also got the Lions versus the Falcons. Okay, moving on.
San Francisco
we
versus New England. That could be an interesting game.
That will be interesting.
I'm trying to see how New England's gonna recover from Tom Brady leaving.
They don't need.
It's
They don't
called
need to recover.
Trevor Lawrence.
Not next year.
Not next year.
This year. We're talking about this year, Chris. 2020.
It's called Trevor Lawrence.
I honestly don't think
watching him. He's not going to be on the team.
I honestly don't think the Patriots going to tank that.
They will never tank,
quarterback.
especially with Bill Belichick.
Marcel, understand this. While everybody else is playing checkers, the Patriots are playing chess.
Yep.
They're going to be just fine. Don't worry. Now, you may not remember this, but in 2008, the year after they lost to the Giants in the first Super Bowl, they lost Tom Brady for an entire year.
We know
and
that.
still won 11 games.
And they
Hey, Chris, that's our whole point.
Think about Deflategate. They lost Tom Brady for the first 4 games and went 3-1.
And still won a Super Bowl.
And still won the Super Bowl.
To the system. So all I'm saying is that they're going to be fine. But when you get Trevor Lawrence, the whole league is messed up for the next 15 or so years. Don't worry. Don't you even worry about it. Like Stevie, don't you worry about it.
It's going to be some quarterback from bum nowhere in the 5th round. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Okay.
Ooh, how about the Thursday night matchup on the 22nd? New York versus Philadelphia. A little bit of a rivalry action game.
That's going to be good.
I love it.
That'll be a fun one. And then hopefully my Giants, my other team, I will admit.
I'm sorry.
It's been tough the last couple of years, I will admit. But, hopefully with the new regime here, we'll come out on top.
I didn't know y'all had a regime.
Special receivers.
We are the kryptonite to Tom Brady.
That's true.
True.
Well, David Tyree and Mario Manningham were the kryptonites, But
Eli Manning.
Eli Manning threw the ball though.
Eli Manning, the offense, and especially that defense.
The first
the defense
first
in
Super Bowl,
2007
yes,
was
the defense
way
had a better, more of an
way
influence.
better.
But the second one, a lot
It
more.
was,
That's true. All right, week 8.
anyways,
Week 8.
yeah.
We have, of course, Chris. We have my Detroit Lions versus your Indianapolis Colts. In probably a game that will probably crush your heart a little bit, Chris, because the Colts are going to lose that game.
Tickets as low as $38 for that game.
$38, guys.
And ain't nobody going to buy a ticket from a Colts game. They give those up for free from napkins at the nearest 7-Eleven. Come on now. I'm done with my cheeseburger.
Then we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys Sunday night.
New England versus Buffalo.
That'll be good too.
That is an important game this season.
Yes.
Every divisional game is very important, not only for bragging rights but for dominance.
Okay.
Man.
Look, I will say this as a person who loves the city of Detroit. Okay, I will say this: there is no problem with the Lions being my team in the NFC and the Colts being my team now in the AFC. There's no problem with that.
That's something wrong.
But
we're gonna change. We're gonna switch things over. We're gonna talk about.
Chris, let him finish. Let him finish.
No, we're gonna talk about week 9. We're gonna go to week 9. We're gonna do.
There's discrimination.
Jesus, even I have a favorite in an AFC East, AFC team, man. Jeez.
I deserve to give a damn.
Week 9, we're going to talk about the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Thursday night football.
Packers get killed again.
That's probably the best Thursday night game we got out there so far.
Wait,
it is the best Thursday night game.
Green Bay Packers against who?
The San Francisco 49ers.
Green Bay gets killed again. Like in the NFC
Championship. If it's anything like the championship round, it's going to be a disaster.
Yeah, that was.
They have They have zero answer.
None. Zilch.
I literally can recall that defense, that Green Bay defense against, I think was it Raheem Mostert or what have you, dude could not be stopped. They did whatever they wanted to.
They did.
And Green Bay not adding any real depth at the defense on the defensive side of the ball. It could be the same old song and dance, even with my fantasy league runner-up MVP Jimmy G last year at the helm.
That should be a really good game.
Ain't nobody care about him.
Yeah, don't nobody care about him.
Dude, if they had not not let go of a 10-point lead in the Super Bowl, they would have praised that man like he was Joe Montana.
No, they wouldn't.
They would have had a lot of work to do to catch up to that man.
He would have messed TV on the championship.
Week 10, the Lions will get a win.
Hell yeah! We going 16-0.
We're Washington.
We lost to them last year, though. That's the funny part.
We play Washington again?
We do.
We played teams from the NFC East.
So it's time for us to get out.
That sucks. That sucks.
Talking about sucks, we got to watch Baltimore Ravens versus the New England Patriots Sunday Night Football. That's gonna suck. I'm gonna have to fire up Disney Plus that night.
That won't be a terrible game.
Wow. Whoa.
The week before Thanksgiving, I might have to fire up the Disney Plus.
Oh, that's weird.
Then they got Minnesota versus Chicago for the Monday night game. That's always a classic matchup.
Yes, that would be a classic match.
I need Minnesota. I need
I
Minnesota.
will more than likely be using the Bears defense if Khalil Mack is healthy, and if I can get him off of waivers in fantasy.
I don't know. Oh, not to mention that the Vikings defense has been going through quite a
If you're not
bit.
picking up just the Chicago's defense as a whole for fantasy league at the beginning of the season, like I don't.
I mean, I've had some weird fantasy years, so I'm just saying.
But if they fall apart like that,
Oh, we got us. Oh man, Desiree, thank you.
fall apart with you. But if they fall apart like that, you won't hear me talk a
Hey,
whole
Harrell,
lot.
turn off your TV.
Oh, my bad, man. This camera is horrible.
You look like you're in like the 1950s, bro. Black and white.
I know, it's like black and white. No, I'm using my old laptop because I'm trying to use my Chromebook, and it blocked everything on my Chromebook. So I'm having to use my Windows laptop.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's Google, so I mean, hey.
Just to let you know, Harrell, the Lions are going 16-0, and we're winning the Super Bowl.
More like 5-11.
He says that.
You said 5-11. You said 5-11.
Yeah.
All right.
6 and 10.
What do you think?
0-16, baby. Calling
No, that'll never be done again.
it. All ties the whole season.
I mean, technically, we got to remember, guys. It's a 17-game season because of the new CBA change. It's a 17-game season.
Okay, 17-0. Shit. I gotta
Or
add one more
6 and
game.
11.
No, we're gonna go
Right.
17-0.
I can't talk no sense here. I just can't. I can't.
You can't.
Bengals are going 10-6. That's what I know.
All right, Harrell.
Don't laugh.
It's been nice. It's been nice talking to you.
Don't laugh. This is a serious prediction over here.
It's been really
You know
nice.
what?
Harrell.
Not if the Ravens or
Go ahead.
Ravens have anything to say about that.
Oh, yeah. We'll lose to the Ravens. We'll get second in the division. I'll be fine with that.
You know, I'm looking at week 11,
Okay.
and I'm
That's
really
a
not
win.
excited about any of the matchups.
Nope.
What week?
Week 11.
There's
There's nothing.
not
I mean, hold on.
one
As a,
game that I'm intrigued by.
now, hold on. Hey, hold, wait. For me personally, I would be looking forward to the Packers and Colts game because if we have a season, I will be at that game.
All right, but you're
Watch
speaking
the
as a fan now.
bad man himself.
Yeah, well, that bad man's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder since he just saw his replacement getting drafted in the first round.
Marcel, you have to sit down with the bullet that you're speaking of. You really believe that one of the top 10 greatest quarterbacks of the position is going to lose his spot to a rookie? If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm already looking to get the hell out of Green Bay right now.
Hey, Chris. Eli lost his spot to Daniel Jones. That's all I got to say.
That's a different story. Okay, he was.
It's the
That should
same
have been 3
story.
years.
It's the same story. Aaron Rodgers might not be good.
They were one game away from the Super Bowl last year. For God's sake.
He isn't any good games on.
Come on.
Hey, it could happen.
I
It could
mean,
happen.
Eli has the same amount of Super Bowls as Aaron, I do believe. Wait.
No,
Aaron
Eli
only
has
Oh,
one
no.
more.
Eli has one more.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I'm sorry.
Aaron has
Mike.
one, right?
Okay.
That one.
Yeah.
but Eli was
but
playing
I'll be-
horrible for like a few years, and then Aaron Rodgers has been playing his best for a few years as well. However, Aaron Rodgers was on a team that could easily get into the playoffs just based on the division that they're in. And New York is New
Look.
York.
But the last
What you
time,
want to do?
when has Aaron Rodgers ever had like help? I believe.
Last time he had a good season was 2015, 2016.
Well, I would say that
Are we
they
talking about a good season?
haven't won the Super Bowl. I mean, I would say that
Are we talking about a good? Are we talking about a good season as far as individual stats or the team in general?
The whole team.
the whole team.
Well, let's see.
I
For the
would
first
venture
time
to
in
say-
which,
I would venture to
for the
say
first time in what, for the first time for what it has seemed to be like ever since Brett Favre had left Green Bay, they actually had a decent running back in Aaron Jones. Okay, an actual decent running back. Yeah, Devontae Adams arguably one of the top 10 best wide receivers in the game as we speak right now when healthy. I got an issue with you because you cost me like 3 games of fantasy last year, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
But here's the thing: you
I
said
didn't-
those two. Who's left?
Who's that
Nobody.
exactly?
You stopped.
Well,
those-
here's the thing. I totally forgot they had Jimmy Graham on that team last year. I totally forgot about that.
Jimmy who?
That's a sad thing.
Jimmy Jones?
Jimmy Graham.
Oh, that guy.
Jimmy Graham, dude.
No disrespect, but he broken down.
Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
So is Aaron Rodgers.
You know what? No, you know what?
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a good offensive line, he is done.
He is done. He just lost 2 of them in this.
That's what happened to Tom Brady last year. He had no offensive line.
And no receivers.
Well, that's not his fault. He didn't draft him.
It doesn't
He
matter.
had no receivers
It doesn't
and
matter.
no
Once you're on the
offensive
field, you have nobody to throw to, and you're a quarterback. There's nothing you can do.
line, which is why I'm saying like we can't.
That's what
just
happened
say,
to Aaron
"Oh,
Rodgers as well.
Rodgers." You know what?
Aaron Rodgers
not
got
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers'
Rodgers got
fault.
swarmed by San Francisco.
That's not.
Killed.
Oh, look. Granted, I get the fact he threw some picks in that game. I get that, but Aaron Rodgers is not drafting the offensive line. Aaron Rodgers is one of the top 10 greatest quarterbacks to ever play the position. Okay,
We're not talking
I
about
will
that. We're
give the
talking
man
about
credit.
now. He's done.
and I am talking about right. As far as right now, you, brother Canty, you, brother Smith, I have no idea what the hell y'all talking about. I think that the madman himself is done because Aaron Rodgers, although I may be a Lions fan, although I am deep down inside, I will give the man credit. But he has the weapons. And if sometimes he has to make things happen himself, he's one of the best in business. Now I get the man needs
The
help.
bad man is bad
He
right
needs
now.
an offensive line.
The bad man is bad right now. If he
You know-
literally the worst defensive line got to him last year.
How
Worst.
is that his fault?
It doesn't matter if it's his
How is that
fault.
his fault?
Doesn't matter if it's his fault. He's done. His team can't.
He's
His team
an
can't produce.
outdated. He's an outdated star quarterback. He's a pocket passing quarterback.
Do we?
Not very
Are
mobile.
we forgetting? Are we forgetting that this team was one win away from the Super Bowl last year? Are
It
we
doesn't
forgetting
matter
this?
about the team.
He
It
got
matters about him. He got killed,
got Dusted.
dusted,
You know
decimated.
what? You know.
They didn't care about him last
Move
year.
on. Next
Win.
game. Let's move on. Next game.
Let's be
Okay,
honest, the franchise
okay,
is
move on.
not doing.
Move on.
Aaron
Move on.
anything.
Just next game. Next game.
I
Move
mean,
on. Next.
Keegan, to your response,
I'm
I
gonna-
mean, they
No.
haven't drafted a skill position since 2002. That means wide receivers, running backs, all of them. That is terrible.
They're not doing him any favors there over there in Green Bay. They need.
Marcel, you should be
Doesn't have
banned
any
from talking football.
You
What?
should be bad for talking football. You think he's gonna be a great quarterback?
Me? What?
You got a damn Lions hat on, and you're saying that shit.
I'm talking about real stuff. Last year, Aaron Rodgers was not good.
He was good enough to win the division, but for some reason,
In the playoffs, playing the best teams in NFC, he's not going to be
in
good.
almost every playoff game, he and his team and that organization have not been able to get past the championship round ever since that Super Bowl run that team has had
Which was 10 years ago.
10 years ago. Yes, Rodgers is a good quarterback. I'm not blaming the quarterback. I'm not blaming the quarterback.
Yes, we're not saying the quarterback's bad. We're just saying
We're just saying
Aaron
that-
Rodgers is not going to win anything for the rest of his career.
No, we're just saying that organization has done a terrible job of giving that team any winning chance of him. They barely did anything with the defense. They barely did anything with that.
That's not his fault.
We're not
We're not
saying-
talking about his
It still
fault.
affects his overall
It
performance.
reflects his performance, though.
All right, week 12.
Right, week
Thanksgiving
12.
week, guys.
Thanksgiving, guys. The Lions are going to
Bring out
win
the
against the
stuff.
Houston Texans on Thanksgiving Day at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time and we're gonna be what is that? 11-0.
I'll be watching.
Anybody got any PTSD flashbacks of what happened the last time we faced Houston?
Hey man, hey, that was yesteryear. We're talking about 2020.
You okay, Bird?
Detroit has a shot at winning that one. Houston's definitely not going to be as good as they were last year, I don't think. And
they were.
That's going to be a toss-up. That is if Detroit's healthy.
I have to imagine they will be.
They were lucky just to get in. They were lucky just to win the playoffs against the Bills.
That's true.
That's very true.
Very true.
I just can't believe we got to a point to where throwing for 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, and not even 5 interceptions is considered bad.
Wait. We still on this Aaron Rodgers thing?
I just can't believe. You know what, y'all?
It don't matter if your team can't win. It's both offense and you know what? It's both offense and defense. If your offense cannot produce, you're not going to win games.
You can have the best quarterback putting up numbers, but if you don't have a supporting cast, like I've been saying, if you don't have the right supporting cast, you're not going to make it far.
The Patriots proved that.
The Patriots proved it. And hey, Chris, Chris, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this so you can finally be quiet. The Lions
been proven.
Lions have stats for miles. However, had they made the playoffs in the past few years that were even worth watching? No.
I'm not happy.
At least we actually made a playoff game with Jim Caldwell.
We made the playoffs, but we never won.
I'm not happy with those playoffs.
That's not our fault.
One playoff game.
Hey man, that was the best playoff game.
When was that?
I'm not.
No, it was not the best.
It was not the best. However, we got there. We got into the playoffs, guys.
Every one of those Lions playoff games left a bad taste in my mouth. Seattle.
Dallas. We knew it was going to lose that one.
Dallas.
That was the worst one.
Dallas.
Hey, how about this?
We got screwed. We got screwed.
How about this Kansas
I didn't want
City
to talk about that game.
Tampa Bay matchup?
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah,
Dallas and Tampa Bay.
If you got fantasy players, play them that game.
At least Dak will see what a real quarterback looks like.
That's true.
And they still ain't paying him his money. They got him on franchise tag.
Hey man.
You know
what?
Keep him on his team. I don't usually. I don't.
Dak Prescott to the Chargers, guys. Dak Prescott to the Chargers. Book it.
If a person were to offer me a franchise tag for $33 million, but I turn it down because I want $40 million, yeah, no, I'd be like, bro, like you can't give Russell Wilson money if you ain't putting up Russell Wilson stats. You can't do it, bro.
Okay, first of all, they didn't even win drafting Dak. They didn't even Jerry Jones and crew didn't even believe in him. You know the Dak versus Romo saga that happened when he was drafted.
Supposed to happen.
Tony Romo was Jerry Jones' son.
Yeah, there was obviously there was some bias with that one.
He was definitely trying to force Romo into that role.
There was some straight bias with the owner and that quarterback, but
I won't argue that.
Dak, he's an adequate quarterback. He's adequate.
He's all right.
He's all right. Just enough.
More importantly, how good of a commentator is Tony Romo?
Yes,
that's the
best commentator.
Great.
And better commentating than a quarterback.
He revived CBS Sports, guys. He revived it.
and it was there for like 6 years.
On his back.
It was there for like 6 years.
I was like, God damn it, James Brown. I don't want to see you no more. I want to see that. I want to see Tony Romo. And speaking of Tony Romo,
do you really want to go to Dallas though and be dealing with Jerry Jones and his heavy-handed ownership style?
No.
I mean, hey,
and him being in your business every day.
No, absolutely.
I wouldn't want to do it.
I demand it.
We traded Roy Williams there, and he turned out to be horrible. I mean, hey, if you got no state income tax, if the money's good down there, hey, some people want it. So
you say the same thing about Jacksonville. Don't have any that bad of a tax over there?
I'd rather be in Dallas than Jacksonville though.
Marcel, Jacksonville has only been an expansion team since I believe 1996. Okay, no one gives a rat's ass about Jacksonville. Okay,
no one gives a rat's ass about Dallas.
I'd rather be in
older
Dallas.
than the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. Okay.
I'd rather go to Jacksonville though.
Straight up, I'd rather go to Jacksonville.
Yeah, go to a.
You don't have the owner go.
this-
You don't have the owner shoving your hand up your butt.
Wait. Time out. But
I can't be in Jacksonville.
But Khan might, the Jacksonville owner, Khan might be even worse than Jerry. So,
Hey,
It's
hey,
just actually-
hey, hold on. I might get a segment on AEW, so I'll take it.
Fine. Take a statement on AEW as opposed to having say like a like some ownership in like AT&T or whatever
I don't
lucrative
care about
that they have.
AT&T. I care about being on TV. I don't care
I'd
about my
rather have
phone
a
line.
owner not be in my
Moving
bed
on.
every
I don't care about my damn cell phone.
day.
Man, we got.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Cincinnati against Giants, Week 12. W.
Hey, man.
W.
All right, Harrell. That's strike two.
What already? We're 15 minutes in. What
We
are you
talking about the Giants and the Bengals on this podcast.
I can't support my team. Like I didn't know that was part of the,
They can't
I
support
didn't know that
his
was
team.
part of the ground rules.
No,
They
Chris.
can't support the team?
Chris. You can't support your team. The damn
Why
Colts.
the hell
The
not?
damn Colts who ain't
Why
gonna
not?
win shit.
Look. I said
However,
before,
the Lions are gonna go 16-0,
and that's
17-0.
delusional. That's delusional.
Exactly, and I'm gonna stick to it too.
I would like to say that I am not on drugs like my cousin over here.
I'm not on drugs either. I'm
There-
just saying.
there's no-
Marcel, you might be even worse.
I'm sorry?
You might be even worse, Brother Smith.
Excuse me?
Don't say it
Explain yourself, kid.
You know what, Brother Smith? I try not to really.
No, it
really
says the person
say-
who think that Aaron Rodgers is gonna win a championship anytime soon.
No, I did not say he's going to win a championship. I just said that the team is going to be good this year. That's
They're
all
always
I
gonna be
said.
good. They're always gonna be good in the NFC North.
I never said that the man was washed up. I won't be surprised if he ends up getting traded somewhere at the most random place. I don't know.
Oh no.
But if
We
I'm
know-
Aaron Rodgers,
Aaron Rodgers
If
to the
we
Chargers,
know-
guys.
we
Aaron
know
Rodgers to
dang
the
well
Chargers.
if
we know
I,
dang
you know,
well.
Wait,
you know
well,
what?
he is
I'm
from
gonna say-
California though, so that's valid.
That would be
You know
good.
what,
Aaron Rodgers to the
That's
Chargers.
the only draw.
Yeah.
Harrell, I will say this. I want to appreciate Harrell for actually being the only one who's actually looking at this from an objective point of view and not cutting me off every 5 damn seconds like you, Brother Kennedy, and you, Brother Smith. But I
First
will
of all,
say
I
this.
gave you your time.
If it's not the Bengals, then yeah, I'm objective.
Anyways, what I am saying is that Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback, and I believe that the team will do well. Now, the offseason is still going on. Maybe they have another plan in sight to help the bad man out. Okay? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But time will tell. That's all I'm saying. The man's not washed up.
You know, we're
I'll
an
take
hour 18 minutes into this, and I feel like we spent an hour 15 talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Right. Who cares about Aaron Rodgers?
We're talking about Tom Brady.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry.
Anyway, we're gonna go to week 13 and talk about another team that Chris might back up for some reason. We're gonna talk about the Washington Redskins versus the Minnesota Vikings. That would be a good game.
Vikings.
I'm gonna watch foot. I would rather watch Living Singer to watch that. Move on. Next.
Vikings.
That's gonna be a good Vikings game.
Oh no, they're playing the Steelers.
Better put.
No, we're in week 13.
I'm on week 13 too.
Week 13. What am I doing? Hold on.
Are you on NFL?
Well, you get from the wrong schedule.
I'm looking at Vikings versus Jaguars.
Yeah.
Looking at that.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
But yeah,
I mean,
Redskins
I'm
are
not
playing
that
Pittsburgh.
excited about that matchup. It'll be okay. How about the Buffalo San Francisco 49ers game on Monday Night Football, though? That'll
That's
be.
gonna be good.
That might be a good game. That might be a good game.
I will watch that game.
I will. That's a
The
Monday
only
night.
time I
game.
look forward to watching Buffalo on Monday night. The only time I look forward to it.
All right.
In-
Good job,
First
Harrell.
time in 20 years before I was alive.
What else do we have that week? Nothing.
Green
Tampa's
Bay
off.
versus Philly could be good.
Yeah, Green Bay Philly
mean-
might be good.
I mean, it might, but if anything, if looking at the Rams and Cardinals match, I'll be like, you know what? I just want DeAndre Hopkins just to go crazy if I get him in fantasy this year, and that's the only reason I care about that. And then the Chargers and Patriots game, I just want Austin Eckler, and that's it. So I mean, that's all I really care about. I mean,
Who's going to start for the Patriots? Is it Stids?
Yeah, Stents, I believe.
Mr. Stids?
They haven't made a move on QB yet, so we're going to assume that it's Stenson.
well, whomever it is,
Be prepared.
it is.
Be prepared.
Chris, that's your Auburn guy.
Week 1.
That's your Auburn guy.
No, bro. They're gonna put Brian. They're gonna put Brian Hoyer in.
Hey. I mean, at this point, they might. I don't know. I mean, they might.
Exactly. At this point, we don't even know who's they gonna put in.
Matt
I
Castle,
can't even try.
I mean, you had Matt Castle running your team you had Matt Castle as a backup. I mean, anything's possible right now.
Marcel, I
That's not
stated
a bad
that
backup.
I stated that 10 minutes ago.
And I'm just restating your point. You are right. I'm learning from you.
Thank you.
Don't
I'm
learn
glad
from
you
Miss.
are.
Don't learn from Chris Bird, bro.
Yeah, wait. Yeah,
Oh,
learn from me if you want to be actually have some type of literacy when it comes to talking football.
I have literacy. I just like to spread out my delusional
You have
fact that the Lions are gonna go.
illiteracy.
I beg your pardon.
I'll say Mr. Kenty is illiterate when it comes to saying that the Lions are going to go 17-0.
That's not illiterate. That's just me being delusional. I'm just being funny.
Joke.
It's a joke. Can't you take a joke, Chris? Dang.
Like when the road.
No, sometimes
it's a
When have
joke.
the Lions ever went 16-0? Really? You know that's a joke.
Huh? Say it again.
When have the Lions ever went 16-0? Tell me.
Hey, I mean,
Never.
I mean,
Don't
hey,
worry,
man,
I'll wait.
hey, hey, man. At this point, I mean, I'm just saying, if that's going to go from winning 3 games 1 year, then go to the AFC Championship the next game, you never know. You never know. I'm just saying. Was any of us expecting the 49ers to go to the Super Bowl this year?
No.
No,
We weren't.
I
I
did.
don't know.
Oh, what happened?
Absolutely not.
I
I'm
did.
sure you did.
Y'all didn't know San Francisco was going to go to the Super Bowl last year. I don't know what to tell y'all.
I would say the Chiefs have a better chance of repeating as Super Bowl champions.
They might.
Not
I would agree with that.
49ers.
They might.
Right. I mean,
That 49ers offense isn't enough to get them all the way.
it's really
I don't
No.
think that's going to be enough to win a championship.
wasn't the Niners offense like top 10 or something?
The
It
defense,
looked like it in the Super Bowl.
the defense was better. Even though the
Yeah,
defense,
better.
oh,
Yeah, defense
Granted.
killed everybody last year,
everybody.
Covering.
The Niners are just good
including Aaron Rodgers.
I don't feel like they have any weak spots, the Niners, man.
And
Not
in
yet.
the offense or in the defense?
Just as a team as a whole, I feel like they're really spread even across the board. I think that's why they did so well last year.
But hey, you have Shanahan calling
The-
offense and stuff. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Mike Shanahan. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure my
Shanahan.
trust with him is good after that game. I mean, he has say in almost every offensive call.
Shanahan,
I
bro.
recognize that offense from back when he was in Atlanta in that Super Bowl with the Patriots. Nothing has changed.
I can never forgive him for that.
You
Never forgive him.
blowing leads in one of the best games. He could have had 2 rings, man.
Hey, that's life as a coach. That sucks.
But the fact that you blow a 28-3 lead,
And another lead.
Bro,
This year he blew a lead too.
that's unforgivable.
This is literally a even worse version of Marty Schottenheimer as a coordinator. Yes, I just
You
went
went there. You went there.
I'm going downtown. I
But
just went there.
Schottenheimer had some kind of success in the playoffs and in like
Against who? 5-13.
He won a wild card 1 year, right?
yeah. But I will not forgive him for driving a Chargers team with all that talent. All that talent.
Oh,
Damian Tomlinson. But
That whole team won fantasy. That whole team won fantasy.
Damian Tomlinson, Antonio Gates, Vincent Jackson,
Vincent Jackson, go on.
And that offensive line with Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers, and you can
Wait, no. Drew Brees
Phillip
already
Rivers, Phillip Rivers. It was Phillip Rivers at that time. And you can get past the wild card.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, you know what? That's the thing. That's another talk for another day. That's another talk for another day.
Just like your Aaron Rodgers talk. Anyway, we're going to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Buffalo Bills, Week 14.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one.
I'm actually watching that game.
Hopefully, Pittsburgh will be better than they were last year, but as long as they are, it'll be a good game.
Hopefully not. What are you talking about? Hopefully not.
Dude.
Harrell down there with the Cincinnati Bengals over there. But
hey, what's wrong with that? The man's a loyal fan. What's wrong with that?
I can't be I'm not going to be a homer for my team. I'm not I don't care.
You're like, man,
you know what Harrell, the message just a little bit ago. So I had to educate these youngins about stuff when it comes to
educate. No, you didn't.
Anyway,
you were just going in circles.
Older than you. You better find your place and drink your milk, kid.
You were going in circles about Aaron Rodgers. You were like, "Oh, he's bad.
Okay.
No, wait, he's good.
Okay.
No, wait, he's bad.
No,
he's good."
Marcel, aka Brother Smith, aka Mr. Rathburn. This is not your turn to talk. This is my turn to talk. Anyways, well, I was trying to say this. You know what? I had to show off these cats about my very, very nice Reggie Wayne jersey that I have. Oh, yes. Now, I know you're not going to like it because I know you're a Bengals fan. But I will give credit where credit is due. I respect loyal hometown fans. I respect that.
I'm from Columbus, by the way. I'm not even from Cincinnati. I'm from Columbus, dude.
Hey, that's fine. I got friends in Columbus. That's okay.
I'm still loyal.
Hey, that's okay. I got friends in Columbus.
I've been a fan since the Bengals were 2-14, bro.
2-14 fan. I've been a fan since we were over 16. There's not a problem with me having my Lions in the NFC and the Colts in the AFC. There's no problem with that whatsoever. Zero problem. Hey, keeps the balance.
I can tolerate.
Now when they play
different conferences.
Now when they play each other, that's a different story. But that's balance.
All right, let's get to Week 15.
Hold on. Whoa, Chris.
What, Week 14?
Yeah, you're on Week 14, and you're just going to blow past Detroit versus Green Bay right there?
Hey, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because we already know we're going to win that game. We're going to win. We're going to go 17-0. We're going to win.
16-1. 16-1.
We're going to win that game. Hold up. I got to put my banner back up. Hold up. We're going 16-0, guys. All the way. All right. That'll be a good game. They're at Detroit, right?
I just went to
yes, they are.
Yeah.
They are in Detroit.
Oh boy. I might not.
Christmas has came early.
No, Christmas gonna be where Christmas is because we got a whole another week before that. Actually, yeah, Christmas can't come early because we gotta go against the Tennessee Titans.
AKA with my fantasy league MVP, King Derrick Henry himself. My fantasy league MVP last year.
If he's healthy by then.
Hey.
Hey, being a running back in this NFL is hard.
I don't like all the negativity that's being targeted towards me right now. I'm not liking this.
It's not negativity. I'm just saying Derrick Henry might not be healthy by a week.
But still, like I feel he might. They may rest him. I mean, I don't know.
Rest him. He might be injured.
He might. I don't know.
Shoot, all the lines might be injured again. You never know. However, if we're all injured, we're still going 17-0. Put it up there.
Didn't you just say?
I will never change my stance. All right. We go 17-0 until we lose our first game.
Ooh, Monday Night Football. We got Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati.
That'll be a good game.
I'm not watching no more Monday night games unless they do some changes with that.
That's the week of Christmas, though. You got to watch.
That's Christmas week. Oh, what you talking about? That's a gift. Enjoy it.
Football's football.
Right.
Thank you. Now,
And
let's
hold
not
up,
forget.
hold up. Speaking of Christmas, we have a Christmas match Friday night.
We do.
Minnesota
We do.
versus New Orleans.
What are we
We
on
do.
week 16 already?
Week 16.
16 already.
We are fast forwarding through this now, aren't we?
Yes, because we have to get to our 80s music appreciation,
You're right. You're right.
which my speaker is fired up as we speak.
Oh, I'm ready to go. You don't even know.
Oh, y'all about to do the 80s thing?
Yeah, after this.
Yeah, I'm about to log off as soon as y'all do that.
Yeah, I got to switch over. I got
I got a good speaker. I got
Talk
that baby
about
on.
that one. That was a pretty good. That's gonna be a pretty good Christmas match.
Oh, it is. It should be.
It's at 4:30 though, so by then I'll probably have the itis by then.
Looks like Christmas is coming
Oh.
late for the Lions as we get a win over Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
But
Yes, as we
Once
go.
again.
Wait for it. 17-0.
Wait, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know if we're going to have an NFL season after all. So let's not forget.
Chris, but once we do, we're gonna beat Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, I said
I mean,
Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello.
I would've said the
My name
Tampa-
is Tom Brady, and these are my Buccaneers.
I would have said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers featuring Tom Brady and Gronk. And yeah, that's it.
LOL.
TV squared, man. TV squared.
Or wait. Or better yet, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers starring Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like that better. Like a '60s group.
Who else we got that week? Buffalo, New England for the Monday night game. That'll be a great one.
That'll be a playoff decider right there.
That will be.
Nobody worry about it.
Hopefully. Dallas and Philly. That'll be a good one.
Dallas and Philly. That'll also be a playoff game right there.
Probably for a
And
while.
wait for it. We know it's gonna happen. It's happened so many times before. What's gonna happen, brother Canty?
The New York Giants will win the NFC East.
I hope so. I hope you're right. I still hope you're right.
must be outshone.
It's always hot potato with who wins the NFC East, so you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it really is. Especially the year that, especially for over 3 years, the Cowboys lost to the Redskins, the Giants, and the Eagles in 3 separate years to determine who wins the whole thing.
That's true. Oh, we got Tua coming to Vegas that week too. Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. That'll be okay.
Tua.
If he makes it that far. But moving on.
I mean, hey, man.
Is he starting right down there? Is he gonna start? Is Tua gonna start?
More than likely, yeah. More than likely. Actually, I don't know. Maybe they'll have him play backup too. And I can't believe I'm saying this Ryan Fitzpatrick at this point, but they might. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Patrick Mahomes was the backup to Alex Smith. Let us not forget that. In Kansas City. Let us not forget that.
Boom, I'm back.
He's back.
He's back.
So week 15,
Everything went black, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Everything literally.
Gotta pay your bills,
I'm
bro.
telling you, these Windows laptops, man.
All about the windows.
Yep.
We got week 17. Probably the
Where
most
were we at? Week
important.
17.
Yeah, bro. We fast forward.
Green Bay, Chicago. This is gonna be a good one. Detroit, Minnesota. So we got some NFC rivalry games there.
I want to be.
It's the oldest rivalry in the NFL's history.
2 of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Who else we got that week?
San Francisco, Seattle.
Wait.
Dallas,
I'll be
New York.
watching it. Now,
Dallas,
Chris,
New York.
don't forget. Chris, don't forget. The Vikings are going against the Lions. So, for the people who have not realized it by now, according to Brother Kenty, the Lions are going 17-0 and winning the Super Bowl.
Yes, we are.
I'm just paraphrasing. I'm not saying that. I'm just paraphrasing.
What city is hosting this year?
The Super Bowl is gonna be Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay's going to Super Bowl.
There's never been a team playing the Super Bowl that they're hosting. It's never happened, but this may be the best year for that.
It probably stopped this.
It very well could be the best year for that.
That's why Corona's here. They don't want nothing to happen.
Stop.
They don't want nothing to happen. The second wave of Corona is going to happen, and then we're not going to get a Super Bowl with Tom Brady in it in Tampa Bay.
Once again, we may not even get a season, ladies and gentlemen. Let us not forget this.
That is
I
true.
think we'll still have a season, but will there be fans in attendance? Is the question.
No,
Do you even want to be a fan in attendance? That's the thing.
no,
Well,
With no
here's the
vaccine.
thing.
no.
Here's
No.
the thing. 90-something% of football fans, and this actually came from a study from the NFL themselves. I think from the Players Association, it's pretty interesting. More than 9% of fans will prefer to actually watch it at home.
That is true.
Yeah, football is better at home.
That's
All the
funny.
stoppages. Yeah.
I mean, the bathroom's like 2 feet away. I mean, the food with like the food in the kitchen with the snacks, that's like 2 feet away right there.
I mean,
it's not like
a key factor for that was the price of the tickets anyway. I'm not
Yeah.
taking
yeah. I mean,
6 of my kids and my wife to a game that's $200 a ticket. That's just
I mean, well, what you make? Dude, you can afford that. What you make? You can afford that.
yeah, but do I want to spend it? No, I don't want to spend it on football, especially the Lions.
No. Well, maybe
I mean,
one.
shit, I don't know.
And you got like what 9 scheduled TV timeouts a game. I mean, the sport's built for TV, so just watch it on TV.
true.
I'm not going. Sports that are built for live are like probably basketball or like tennis or soccer or something like that, where it's fluid. But
Tennis.
Okay,
Tennis.
okay. I'm not gonna lie. I would actually go to Wimbledon or any tournament if like if Serena or Venus is playing. I will go. I will go just to say I.
yeah, it's a back and forth. It's fluid. It keeps going. You know,
Mhm.
football's
Now,
built to
golf?
be watched on TV.
Now golf. I don't know. It depends.
If golf was a race from the world, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, wait, what was that sport again? What was that sport?
I mean, golf would. I feel like watching golf would only be good if you're following a guy that you like.
True.
You know.
Or what's that?
Woods.
The what is that? The Bear Lake place where the ball has to go over that windy lake, so the ball just falls into the lake. That's probably the funniest of course ever. I watched it. I was like, oh yeah, everybody knows the ball's gonna go over the lake, and then it just stops and just bloop. I'd be like, you suck. But moving on, golf sucks.
I beg your pardon.
Golf, NASCAR, baseball. What else sucks?
I agree with you on
I
that.
never really like NASCAR.
I agree with you on NASCAR.
Now, if we did
I mean-
IndyCar, like Indy cars, that's better. IndyCar
That's
racing is way
different.
better.
There's more crashes in
Way
NASCAR,
better.
so
Hey man,
entertainment factor.
the entertainment factor goes up.
NASCAR got the edge. Yeah.
NASCAR got no edge. What you mean?
I feel like
With
NASCAR
entertainment factor?
in attendance. That is actually like a sport you probably got to be there for.
Yeah.
In terms of skill, though, not a whole lot because you're only doing right, left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn.
But IndyCars, you got to be able to make them tight turns going like 100 miles an hour.
Formula One, yeah. Formula One, IndyCar, yes.
You got to be like
Yeah.
NASCAR. You're like
Mm.
horrible. So who do you think is going to the playoffs? What is it? 7 teams now from each.
7
conference?
teams, which means
The Bengals are going.
the Lions may actually have a chance.
Hell yeah! What
I
you mean?
think-
We're going 17 now.
I think Buffalo Bills will win the AFC East, and the Patriots will take the wild card. I like the Ravens to retake the AFC North.
Okay.
Houston probably to take the AFC South. Kansas City for the AFC West. I would say the Jags for the wild card. The other wild card.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to take the Giants for the NFC East.
Okay.
Interesting.
Green Bay for the NFC North. Detroit Lions wild card. Then the Buccaneers for the South. The 49ers retake the West again, and I'll probably take Seattle as a wild card again. What about you guys?
All right. For AFC, for the North, I'll probably take Baltimore. South, I'll probably take Tennessee. AFC East, this is a tricky one right here. I would say Bill, with Patriots just missing by a half or one game. Then that's the North South. West, Chiefs. And for the NFC, I see Green Bay, Saints, Eagles, and what's the one I'm missing? North, South,
West.
I probably got 49ers too, with Detroit and I want to say Detroit and probably Dallas and as the other two as the wild cards. And let's see,
who's winning who's winning the NFC, like the top?
Oh, Niners.
Okay.
Niners probably go ahead. And then probably for AFC, I'd probably say we're this close. We probably going to get a repeat Super Bowl appearance by both Chiefs.
Really?
But in my opinion, we're probably going to have a repeat of last year's Super Bowl with the Chiefs and 49ers appearing again. Because from the NFC and AFC standpoint, I don't see many teams edging them out in talent. All right.
Interesting. All right, Harrell, what you got?
Very, very ballsy. Very interesting.
All right, for AFC East, I got the Bills just edging it. AFC North, this pains me to say, but I'm going to say the Ravens by a half game over the Cincinnati Bengals.
Half game.
AFC
No,
just a half game.
man, that was so cool, man. There's a half game? Okay, there's a half game.
You don't know how much this grates me. The AFC,
I can tell on your face, man. It's okay.
The anguish.
It's okay, though.
It's not okay. For the AFC South, I'm going to take Jacksonville, man, for the AFC South.
Interesting.
Yeah. AFC West, I'm going to have to go with Chiefs. NFC East, we're going to rock with everybody here is going to be 8-8 anyway, so who gives a shit?
That's true.
NFC North, not the Lions.
All right, Harrell.
I'm going to go with the Packers on that one.
One more time for the people in the back.
We're going to go with the Packers with that one.
Okay.
NFC South, let's go with the Buccaneers, of course. And the West, we're going with the 49ers.
Everybody too much stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a part of the team. Believe it when I see it, and by the first game, I'll probably have my answer.
After the first game, though.
All right. To be fair, first half of the season, is that fair? I'll probably have my answer by then.
Yeah, we'll probably do another one of these halfway through the season, if we have a season.
Assuming we do.
Yeah.
Which is very doubtful. But hey, the schedule's out.
If we don't have a season, we'll just sim Madden and then see where we're at.
They're gonna have Houston versus I don't know, Houston versus Dallas in the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Ooh, that would be nice.
A Texas Derby.
I like to see that. Yeah, I like to see that.
That'd be
versus who?
Oh,
That'd be pretty good. All right, Chris, what you got?
place those hands up, brother Canty.
Just say what you got. This is our prediction.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to make sure you ain't trying to mute my damn mic again.
I'm trying to hurry up and get
Now
this
you have
over
on
with
like
so we
3
can do our
occasions.
80th night thingy thing.
Well, thank you. The team that I'll choose for the NFC East, I have who do? Honestly, none of these teams impress me. But as far as least likely chance, well, most likely of chances, I would say Philadelphia will probably win that division again. NFC South, I will have. Let's see. I'll have Tampa Bay win that division. I'll have them winning. NFC North, well, again, none of these teams will impress me. I'll just say the Packers. I'll just say that. NFC West is probably a toss-up for me, but I guess looking at full, complete teams, probably San Francisco. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 3 more. Wildcard teams, I would say Seattle, New Orleans, and I'll say Detroit.
That's cool.
As far as the AFC goes, I'll say Buffalo. Buffalo wins that division probably by 1 or 2 games. I think the schedule with who they added, I say they go maybe 9-7, maybe 10-6 again, maybe give or take. I don't know. Let's see. NFC North, Ravens win that division. Sorry, Harrell. Sorry, brother. Sorry. NFC West,
Adam Misery,
Kansas City. It's okay, man. Wildcard teams from the AFC, I will say Indianapolis, Tennessee. Wait, no, that's not impossible. Did I just get my AFC a winner? No, I didn't. I say Houston wins that. Houston wins that division. Wins that division. So it should be Bills, Texans, Ravens, and Chiefs as the division champions. Wildcard teams, I will say Pittsburgh, Indianapolis, and I would say San Diego.
San Diego?
Or LA.
What?
LA.
LA.
LA? In a wild card?
LA Chargers?
Did you say? Yep, LA Chargers, man.
Wow. A little bit of a dark horse there. I like it.
It's cool.
Because I know that their record was like not the best last year, but if you look at every single last one of those games, they were that close. That close. Now I get it. Almost doesn't always guarantees you nothing. I get that. But hey, maybe change scenery is what they need. I don't know.
I like it.
I like it.
I agree.
My prediction for the Super Bowl will be Kansas City versus Tampa Bay.
Oh,
That's my prediction.
Tampa Bay victory, right?
Ballsy.
that's pretty. That's
And
ballsy.
surprisingly, if everybody's healthy, Kansas City goes back-to-back Super Bowls, and they win.
Interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised by that. I think that's a safe call. I like it.
That'll be a pretty good game, though. Kansas City against Tampa. That's a lot of talent. A lot of talent.
Watch it.
Right. All right. Here's mine. I got in the North we got. I'm just gonna say it out loud. I think Minnesota's gonna win this year with everything they have. Minnesota in the North. We got Philadelphia in the East, San Francisco in the West, New Orleans in the South, and we got other teams like the wild card teams, Detroit and Seattle, and then the top team would be Tampa Bay. No, the top team in the NFC would be New Orleans. That's the first bye, and then we have AFC, Baltimore in the North, Buffalo in the East, Kansas City in the West, Tennessee in the South. And the wild card would be Pittsburgh and Houston. and we also have New England in there as well. And the top team in there would be Kansas City with the top record. And I think my Super Bowl, which people will actually want to see, would be New Orleans versus Kansas City.
I mean, I would like to see it, but hey, you never know.
I think that'll be a good Super Bowl.
I think it'd be good.
I still like to see Tampa Bay just because of the story of being in Tampa and then Tom Brady going back with a different team.
That is,
Just because of the storyline.
however, it has never happened. The closest the team has gotten to doing that was Minnesota a few years ago, and they got screwed.
But that's what's going to make it more special, though.
That is true.
Like no one's ever done before. So
It would make for a great story. I will not argue that.
It would actually. It would.
yeah.
But do we really want to see Tom Brady in a Super Bowl?
No,
I mean, it's not,
Do we really?
it's not his fault. I mean, you got to stop him. If you can't stop him, that's different.
Do we really want to see it though?
I hate him last
Go
week
back
not
with
wearing a Patriots uniform.
No matter. It don't matter who you want to see.
It's like LeBron going to the finals again. It's like, really? Do we really want to see?
I love that.
Then stop him.
All right.
Then stop him from going.
I feel like this is a good question to maybe end on. Would you rather see the Patriots in another Super Bowl, or would you rather see Tom Brady in another Super Bowl?
Matlock.
Tom Brady.
Wait, I'd rather see the Patriots because I don't want to see any other good team without Tom Brady in it, but the Patriots.
That's fair. I like that.
Plus, I like
Patriots.
Belichick's like coaching style. I'd rather see Belichick on the sideline than some hack in Tampa Bay trying to coach Tom Brady.
Riding on Tom
It'll be
Brady's
like-
coattails.
It'd be like Eric Spoelstra and LeBron James. Like LeBron is not listening to Eric Spoelstra on the sideline. He's not. He's chilling.
Or David
Oh,
Blau.
my goodness.
Yeah, Jared Blunt. He's not listening to him. Tom Brady. Everybody's gonna be in the huddle over here. Tom Brady and Gronk are gonna be over there playing hacky sack. That's gonna happen. And watch them win. Watch them win the NFC South. Watch them win it.
I called it.
Yo, they will.
It's either
I
gonna
call
be Tampa Bay or New Orleans.
I say Tampa Bay by half game.
Because New Orleans still has all their weapons.
Yeah, but they've kind of had like some bad luck the last few years in playoffs. I mean,
Bad luck in
extremely bad luck.
bad luck in playoffs. However, they're gonna win the division.
The closest we ever got to a Tom Brady Drew Brees Super Bowl was only a couple years ago. That was the closest we ever got.
That's true.
That they've only called. But here's the funny thing: one of the referees for that game, and this is my conspiracy theory, one of the referees for that game actually played for the Rams back in the 80s.
Well, they may have let it slip.
10-4.
Yeah. He was like, hey, oh, I ain't seen no pass to the fence. I ain't seen none.
Right.
He's like, where,
He was like,
wait, where?
touchdown.
I was like,
I thought they were gonna call it for reals. Once they did it, I was like, all right, it's officially a conspiracy against the Saints.
Oh my goodness. I need to make some coffee before we do our next round, Chris.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna bruise them up in a few minutes too.
Are you for real? How
I
late
damn
are
it.
you planning on staying up for the next one?
What?
How late are you
Like-
planning on staying up?
Like for the 80s thing?
Yeah.
We'll probably do like 45 minutes to an hour. Dropping
Alright.
hits.
I don't know 80s music like that. So
You're gonna learn today.
I'm
You're
a
gonna learn
90s
today.
music.
You're gonna learn today.
Is this going to be a lecture for me? I just sit back and watch.
Yeah, you can watch.
yeah,
I got the speaker right here. Chris,
All right.
Chris, you got your speaker ready?
Oh, you already know it.
Dropping what are you? I don't know. You're probably gonna drop some Rick James on us. I don't know.
All right, you guys are battling?
That'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, Chris has hosted it, so he gotta get his hosting things ready.
If y'all battling, yeah, I'll definitely watch.
It's more like we're just playing all great 80s music, but we can turn it into a battle now.
I'm ready to see a battle. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
That means I gotta really pull out my 80s stuff.
Oh yeah,
I pull out the albums.
I know a
Pull out the
little bit.
vinyl.
I got 80 stuff. I got 80 stuff too, but I will say this, Harrell. I will say this. It's best for Brother Kenzie to talk so much shit, especially about my choice of music, and especially about the songs that I choose, and about any single little thing that he's probably mad because I'm wearing an Auburn hoodie right now as we speak.
I don't really care about Auburn, actually. I don't really care about college football.
Yeah, Chris is an Alabama fan, so yeah, you got them with that.
I'm not really an Alabama fan either. I just don't care about college football.
You might be a closet Alabama fan.
Oh, no. SEC? What?
Let us not forget, ladies and gentlemen, Auburn did beat Alabama in the Iron Bowl last year. Let us not forget this.
They did?
I forgot about that because they showed that game a week ago on some channel. I forgot that Auburn beat Alabama. Actually beat Alabama.
It's a great game, shit. Great
That
game.
was a fucking good. Yeah, it was a really good game.
What did it say?
It wasn't relevant last year. We knew that LSU was winning it all.
Dude, that game was better than Michigan Ohio State last year.
Nobody was watching that game either.
Yeah.
We knew Ohio
you're a
State was
Michigan
going to
fan.
win.
I mean, you're a Michigan fan. I would have watched that game anyway. So I mean, I get it.
Right. Well, that was our NFL 2020 schedule reactions and predictions for next year. This has been Chris, Keegan, Marcel, Harrell, and Chris, the great debaters. Check us out next time when we talk about, I think we're talking about 90s and 2000s cartoons next. So we about to really get into some stuff.
Some folk about to get exposed, ladies and gentlemen.
Some people will be exposed next episode.
Get your telescopes, get the microscopes ready, because some people are about to be exposed.
Yes, they will. I gotta get my DJ stuff ready.
Battle time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Send me the invite when you guys are ready. I'll be ready to go.